Hello. So, tuloy lang natin yung differential equations topic. So, part 2 na ito. So, ito yung part 1 natin. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood, link ko na lang sa description. So, nakapag-solve tayo ng differential equations sa parabol DE, particularly. Umabot tayo sa problem 14. So, tuloy lang natin. Ngayon, ang gusto ko namang isolve is differential equations din na meron namang conditions kung saan particular solutions yung masasolve natin. Okay? So, magbibigay tayo doon ng DE with conditions na let's say when a value of the independent variable, let's say x is a constant, specific constant, magkakaroon din tayo ng value ng dependent variable y. Masasolve natin doon yung constant of integration, doon sa general solution. Okay? Sige. Solve tayo. Tuloy lang natin. 15. Problem 15. For problem 15, we have y prime is equal to 12x squared minus 6x plus 1. Tapos may condition na tayo ngayon. When x is 1, y is 5. Solution. So, gawin lang muna natin yung y prime, that's the same as dy over dx, right? Equal to 12x squared minus 6x plus 1. So, pwede nating i-cross multiply, paghiwalayin, pag-separatein si dy at si dx, or i-multiply natin both sides by dx. Cross multiply si dx or multiply both sides by dx. So, dito, makakancel si dx, matitira si dy, tapos sa right side, magiging 12x squared minus 6x plus 1 dx. Tapos saka natin i-integrate yan both sides. So, integral ng dy times the integral of quantity 12x squared minus 6x plus 1 dx. So, apply na natin yung mga natutunan natin sa integral. Integral ng dy, y. Integral nito, so meron tayong 3 terms, distribute the integral together with the dx. Tapos labas natin yung mga constant. So dito sa 12x squared, labas si 12, constant, times integral of x squared dx, minus 6 constant, labas, integral ng x dx, plus integral ng 1 or dx na lang. So, y is 12, integral ng x squared dx, power rule. So, ito yung mga formula pa rin natin na screenshot nyo na lang. So, napanood nyo na dapat to sa first few episodes. So, ito yung na-apply natin, constant nilalabas. Tapos, ito yung power rule, integral ng x to the n dx is x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, provided that n is not equal to negative 1. Tapos yung linearity property, pag meron tayong more than one term sa integral, pwede nyo i-integrate term by term. Okay, distribute yung integral symbol together with the dx and integrate term by term. Tapos mamaya, kailangan din natin to yung mga trigo, integrals ng trigo. So, bale dito, integral ng x squared ay x raised to 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 minus 6x. Integral niyan is that's x to the first, diba? X raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus integral ng dx ay x. Okay? Diba? Integral ng dx ay x. Tapos lalagyan nyo na ng constant of integration plus c. So, simplify, y is 12, bale x cube over 3 minus 6 x squared over 2 plus x plus c. So simplifying, y is 12 divided by 3, 4x cubed, minus 6 divided by 2, 3x squared, plus x plus c. Okay, ngayon, isa-solve natin si c. Yung value ni c. Using the condition that when x is 1, y is 5. So, sa substitute natin is y is 5 dito. Tapos sa mga x, 1 para ma-solve si c. 4 times 1 cubed minus 3 times 1 squared plus 1 plus c. So, 5 is, so 4 times 1 cubed is 4 times 1, 4 pa rin. Minus 3 times 1 squared, 3, plus 1 plus c. So, 5 is 4 minus 3, 1, plus 1, 2, plus c. Therefore, c is transpose C2, 5 minus 2, 3. So, ano yung general solution natin? I mean, ito yung general solution. This is the general solution. Yung may plus C. Kapag sinolve nyo si C, magkakaroon tayo ng particular solution. Papalitan nyo ngayon yung C ng 3. Y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 3. Ito yon. Particular solution. So kapag may condition, ang tawag na natin sa solution is particular solution. This is the final answer. Y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 3. Problem 16 na tayo. For problem 16, what if dy over dx is equal to 9x squared plus x minus 8. Tapos may condition that when x is negative 1, y is 1. Okay, so ganun din. Solution. Paghiwalayan muna natin, copy ko muna tong original DE. dy over dx is 9x squared plus x minus 8. Tapos, multiply ko both sides by dx. Okay. Para ma-separate. So, makakancel na si dx dito sa kaliwa. dy na lang. Then, equal. So, multiply natin to. 9x squared plus x minus 8 quantity dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral ng 9x squared plus x minus 8 dx. So, in-integrate na natin both sides. Integral ng dy, y. Tapos ito, meron tayong 3 terms. Distribute the integral symbol together with the dx. Tapos labas natin yung mga constant. So, labas si 9 constant. Integral ng x squared dx plus integral ng x dx minus 8 is a constant. Labas. Integral ng dx. Integrate natin. Y is equal to 9. Integral ng x squared. X raised to 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. Plus integral ng x. X to the first yan, di ba? Bale, x to the 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, power rule. Minus 8, integral ng dx. x, tas lagyan nyo ng plus c. So, simplifying, we have y is equal to 9x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 minus 8x plus c. So, masisimplify pa natin si 9 divided by 3. 3 na lang. X cubed, 3x cubed, tas 1/2 x squared minus 8x plus c. Ito yung general solution. Kukuhain pa natin yung particular solution. Find the value of c when x is negative 1, y is 1. So, papalit natin dito kay y is 1, x ay negative 1. So, 1 is equal, lagay natin to dito. Nakalimutan ko lagay. When x is 1, y is 5. Tas dito, when x is negative 1, y is 1. So, bale, y is 1, substitute, equals 3 times x negative 1 cubed plus 1/2 x negative 1 squared minus 8 times x negative 1 plus c. So, 1 is equal to 3 times negative 1 cube. Okay, negative 3 pa rin. Kasi negative 1 cubes negative 1 times 3, negative 3. Tapos negative 1 squared is 1 times 1/2. 1/2 pa rin. Negative 8 times negative 1. Positive 8. Plus c. So, 1 is equal to negative 3 plus 1/2 plus 8. Negative 3 plus 5, 5. Times 1/2, plus 1/2, 5.5. Or 11 over 2 plus c. Therefore, c is what? Transpose 11/2. 1 minus 11 over 2, or c is what? Negative 9/2. Negative 9/2. Okay. So, papalit ngayon natin dito sa general solution yung c. Bale, particular solution is y is equal to 3x cubed plus 1/2 x squared minus 8x minus c. Plus c na negative 9/2. Minus 9/2. Minus 9/2. Gets? Problem number 17. For problem number 17, what if dy over dx is equal to 4x raised to 1/2, and the condition is if x is equal to 4, y is 21. Ito mas madali, isang term lang. So, paghiwalayin muna natin. So, dy over dx is equal to 4x raised to 1/2. So, paghiwalayin si dy dx, multiply natin both sides by dx. So, cancel dito si dx. Magiging dy is equal to 4x raised to 1/2 times dx. 4x raised to 1/2 times dx. So, saka natin integrate yan both sides. integral ng dy is equal to integral ng 4x raised to 1 half dx. Ano ang integral ng dy? Y. Tapos dito, labas nyo si 4, constant, integral ng x raised to 1 half dx. So, y is 4 times integral ng x raised to 1 half, power rule. X raised to 1 half plus 1 divided by 1 half plus 1, tas lagyan nyo ng plus c. So, 4x raised, ano ba yung 1 half plus 1? 3 halves. Divided by 1 half plus 1, 3 halves plus c. So, bale, y is 4 times the reciprocal ng 3 halves, 2/3. X raised to 3 halves plus c, or y is 4 times 2/3, 8/3, x raised to 3 halves plus c. So, this is the general solution. Kailangan pa nating makuha yung particular solution. So, sabi when x is 4, y is 21. So, papalit natin si y21, x is 4 dito sa general solution para ma-solve si c. Y is 21 equals 8/3, x is 4 raised to 3 halves plus c. So, 21 is equal to 8/3. Ano ba yung 4 raised to 3 halves? Diba ano yan? Kapag raised to 3 halves, ibig sabihin yan, square root ng 4, tas naka-cubed. Or pwede nga may input sa calculus na lang to. Ano ba yung square root? Ano yung square root ng ng 2, anong 4, 2, 8. Bale 2 tapos naka-cube ka pa. Two cube is 8. So 64 over 3. So, 21 is equal to 64 over 3 plus c, or c is 21 minus 64 over 3. So, ano ba yung 21 minus 64 over 3? 21 times 3, 63 minus 64, negative 1. Negative 1/3. Negative 1/3. Tama. So, ang particular solution, papalit nyo ngayon si c na negative 1/3 dito sa general solution. Therefore, y is equal to 8/3 x raised to 3 halves plus c, negative 1/3. So, ito yung particular solution. Okay, next. Problem number 18. For problem number 18, what if dy over dx is equal to 5x to the negative 1/3. And we have a condition that y is equal to 70 if x is equal to 27. Solution. So, paghiwalayin muna natin si dy dx. So, dy over dx is equal to 5x to the negative 1/3. Copy muna. So, multiply ko na to both sides by dx. Distribute. So, cancel dito si dx. Magiging dy. Then, magiging 5x raised to negative 1/3 times dx. So, saka natin integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral of 5x to the negative 1/3 dx. Okay? So, integral ng dy, that's y. Tapos, integral ng 5x to the negative 1/3, labas si 5, constant. 5 integral ng x to the negative 1/3 dx. Y is equal to 5. Ano ang integral ng x to the negative 1/3? Power rule. X to the negative 1/3 plus 1 over negative 1/3 plus 1. Plus, lagyan ng plus c. So, y is 5x. Ano yung negative 1/3 plus 1? 2/3, diba? 2/3 divided by negative 1/3 plus 1, 2/3. So, lagyan nyo ng plus c. So, simplify nyo to, bali 5 times the reciprocal ng 2/3, 3/2. Tapos, x raised to 3/2 plus c. So, y is 5 times 3/2, 15 over 2. 15 over 2, x raised to 3/2 plus c. General solution uli ito. Mali. Ba't 2/3? Ba't 3/2? Mali. 2/3. Ba't ginawa kong 3/2? Sorry. 2/3. Mali. Okay. 2/3 siya. 2/3. So, ito yung general solution. Tapos, hahanapin ngayon natin si C. Hanapin si C, plug in the value of, so y is 70 if x is 27. Wala na tayong puno na. So, next, na tayo? Okay. When or if x is 27, y is 70. So, hahanapin na natin si C. When x is 27, y is 70. So, gamitin natin yung general solution. Y is 70, substitute, equals 15 over 2. X daw is 27 na naka-raise sa 2/3. Tapos, plus C. So, 70 is equal to 15 over 2. Ano ba yung 27 raised to 2/3? Diba kapag naka-over 3 or naka-raise to 1/3 tayo, cube root. So, pwede tong cube root of 27 tas naka-squared plus C. So, 70, 15 over 2, cube root. Diba sakto yung cube root? Cube root ng 27, ilan? 3. Tas naka-squared ka pa. 3 squared is 9. Plus C. So, balit 70 is 15 times 9. 15 times 9, 135 over 2. Okay, tapos solve natin si C equal to 70, tapos bale transpose na lang dito si 135 over 2 minus 135 over 2. Multiply nyo to 70 times 2, 140 minus 135, 5 over 2. 5 halves? Okay. So, yung value nung C ay 5 halves. Palit nyo ngayon dito sa general solution. Makukuha nyo yung particular solution na y is 15 over 2 x raised to 2/3. Tapos yung plus C na yan ay 5 halves. Particular solution. Ito yung hinahanap natin. Particular solution. Problem ano na to? 18. Sige, 19 na tayo. Problem 19. Okay, what if second derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 4x minus 1. Tapos, when x is 1, when x is 2, dy over dx is negative 2. And when x is 1, y is 3. So, ano na to? This time, second order or second derivative. Kaya, ang napansin natin, naging dalawa yung condition. When x is 2, dy over dx is negative 2. Tas when x is 1, y is 3. Kasi dalawa yung constant of integration natin dyan kapag second order, di ba? Kung napanood nyo yung previous tutorial natin. Para ma-solve natin yung both C1 and C2. Solution. So ito, let muna natin, let d squared y over dx squared be equal to the derivative of first derivative of y with respect to x, di ba? The derivative with respect to x of the derivative of y with respect to x magiging second derivative of y with respect to x. Or dy prime, kasi yung dy over dx can also be written as y prime dx. So pag pinalit natin dito, therefore yung original given, d squared y over dx squared is equal to 4x minus 1. Magiging siya ay, papalit nyo yung d squared y over dx squared, gawin yung dy prime over dx equals 4x minus 1. Tapos saka nyo i-separate yung variables, yung dy prime tsaka yung dx. Multiply ko both sides by dx. So dito cancel si dx, dy prime na lang. Tas 4x minus 1 times dx. So saka natin i-integrate. both sides. Integral ng dy prime is equal to the integral of 4x minus 1 dx. Ano ang integral ng dy prime? Dy prime. Tas dito, distribute yung integral symbol. Tsaka yung dx. So, bale 4 labas, integral ng x dx minus integral ng dx. Y prime is, so 4x to the first, so that's x to the 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, minus integral ng dx ay x. Tapos lagyan nyo ng plus c. Bale, y prime is 4x squared over 2 minus x plus c. Or y prime is 4 divided by 2, 2x squared minus x plus c. So, makisolve ngayon natin si c. Kapag sinubstitute natin yung condition, so when x is 2, dy over dx, or that's equal to y prime, di ba? Negative 2. So, palit nyo si y prime as negative 2, then si x, 2, dito yung general solution natin, di ba? Palit nyo si y prime negative 2, x is 2. So, y prime negative 2 equals to x, palitan nyo ng 2, squared minus x, palit ng 2, plus c. So, simplify, negative 2 is 2 square, 4 times 2, 8, minus 2 plus c. So, negative 2 is 8 minus 2, 6, plus c. Therefore, c is negative 2 transpose 6, negative 6. So, negative 2 minus 6, negative 8. So, ang ating y prime or dy over dx is equal to 2x squared minus x. Yung plus c mo, papalitan mo na ng negative 8. So, na-reduce na natin into first order DE. Kasi naging first derivative na lang. Isa pa uli. Isa pang separation ng variable, multiply natin both sides by dx. So, cancel dito si dx, bale dy, tas dito sa right, magiging 2x squared minus x minus 8 dx. Tsaka nyo i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral of 2x squared minus x minus 8 dx. Ano yung integral ng dy? Y. Tapos ito, distribute yung integral symbol, tatlong terms. Labas si 2. 2 integral ng x squared dx minus integral ng x dx minus 8 constant, labas, integral ng dx. So, y is 2, integral ng x squared dx, power rule, x raised to 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1, minus x raised to 1, integral is x raised to 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, minus 8x, integral ng dx is x, another plus c. Or wag tayong gumamit ng c kasi ginamit na natin. Kahit anong constant of integration naman, d naman, d. Or mas maganda, gamitan natin ng c1. C1, C2 na lang pala. Okay, C1 to, C1, C1, tapos yung pangalawa, C2. Okay, para ma-differentiate natin yung mga constants of integration. So, simplifying, ano na to? 2/3 x cubed. So, y is 2/3 x cubed. Tapos negative 1/2 x squared, di ba? X squared over 2 or negative 1/2 x squared. Tapos minus 8x plus C2. General solution siya uli. So, solve naman ngayon natin si C2. Bale, papalit natin yung condition na when x is 1, y is 3. Okay, when x is 1, y is 3. Ito, yung second condition. Kaya dalawa yung condition nga kasi dalawa yung magiging constants of integrations natin. So, papalit natin dito si 3 sa y. Tapos, sa mga x ay 1. 2/3 x, gagawin yung 1. So, cube minus 1/2 x, gagawin yung 1 squared minus 8x, gagawing 1 plus C2. So, 3 is 1 cube, 1 times 2/3, 2/3 minus 1/2 squared, 1 times 1 squared is 1/2 pa rin, minus 8 plus C2. So, ano si C2? Lipat natin lahat. Bale, 3. Lipat natin ito lahat. 3. Unan ko tong plus 8 minus 2/3 plus 1/2. So, pwede nga gamitan ng calcu. Ano ang LCD? O sige, kahit wag nyo gamitan, bale 6. Right? Kasi 3 times 2. 3 plus 8, 11 times LCD, which is 6, 66. Tapos, minus 6 divided by 3, 2, times 2, 4, plus 6 divided by 2, 3, times 1, 3. So, 66 minus 4 plus 3, 65. 65 over 6. So, ang constant natin ay 60, constant C sub 2 is 65 over 6. Ano yung general solution natin dyan? So, particular pala, y is, palit nyo lang si C2 na 65 over 6. So, 2/3 x cubed minus 1/2 x squared minus 8x plus C2, which is 65 over 6. So, particular solution. Okay, problem 19. Okay, problem number 20. D squared y over dx squared is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x. Condition, y is 7 and y prime is equal to 2 if x is 0. Yan. So, trigonometric. So, second derivative uli. Bale, let yung second derivative of y with respect to x be equal to derivative with respect to x ng dy over dx, right? dy over dx. Or, kasi si dy over dx pwedeng y prime, bale dy prime over dx. So, itong original dE natin na d squared y over dx squared equals 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x can now be written, palitan nyo tong d squared y over dx squared ng dy prime over dx. So, dy prime over dx is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x. So, saka natin paghiwalayin yung dy prime tsaka dx, i-multiply ko to both sides by dx. Distribute, cancel si dx, dy prime na lang yung left side, tas multiply natin tong lahat ng term sa right side, 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x by dx. So, separate natin yung na-separate natin yung variable, so pwede na natin i-integrate. Okay? So, integral ng dy prime is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 cosine x quantity times dx. Integrate both sides. So, ano ang integral ng dy prime? Y prime. Tapos, dito sa right side, integrate, distribute yung integral symbol, labas yung constant, so 3, integral ng sine x dx, minus 4, constant, labas, integral ng cosine x dx. So, kabisado nyo lang dapat ang integral ng sine x. Integral ng sine x, negative cosine x. Negative cosine x, minus 4. Integral ng cosine x, positive sine x. Tapos, lagyan nyo ng C1. So, y prime is, so 3 times negative cosine x, negative 3 cosine x, minus 4 sine x plus C1. Ito yung general solution. Hahanapin si C1, gamitin natin yung condition that y prime is equal to 2 if x is 0 para masolve si C1. So, when x is 0, y prime daw ay 2. Y prime is 2 if x is 0. So, palit nyo kay y prime dito 2 equals negative 3. Palit nyo yung x, 0. Cosine 0 minus 4 sine x 0 plus C1. So, 2 is negative 3. Ano ba yung cosine 0? Diba positive 1? Minus 4. Ano yung sine 0? Diba 0? Plus C1. So, ano na to? 2 is equal to negative 3. Wala na yan. Negative 4 times 0, 0. Plus C1. Therefore, C1 is, transpose nyo tong 2. Transpose nyo tong itong 2 sa kanan. Bale, C1 is 2 plus 3. So, ano ngayon si C5? 2 plus 3 is 5. So, bale, ang particular solution dito is y prime is equal to negative 3 cosine x minus 4 sine x. Tapos yung plus C1 niya ay positive 5. Yan. Next, isa-solve ngayon natin si y. Bale, gagawin natin siyang dy over dx equals negative 3 cosine 5x minus 4 sine x plus 5. Para ma-separate yung variable, ginawa kong dy over dx ulit si y prime. Tapos paghiwalayin, multiply both sides by dx, distribute, cancel dito si dx, so dy na lang. Tapos itong right side, yung negative 3 cosine x, ba't may 5? May 5 ba? X lang yan, cosine x minus 4 sine x plus 5 multiplied by dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral ng negative 3 cosine x minus 4 sine x plus 5 dx. Ano ang integral ng dy? Integral ng dy is y. Tapos, distribute natin to, tatlong terms. Bale, negative 3 labas, integral ng cosine x dx, minus 4 constant labas, integral ng sine x dx, plus 5 constant labas, integral ng dx. So, y is negative 3. Ano ba ang integral ng cosine? Okay, kabisado nyo dapat, positive sign. Tapos, minus 4. Integral ng sine x, negative cosine. Plus 5. Integral ng dx, x. Tapos, plus C2 na tayo. Yan. So, simplify lang tong negative 4 times negative cosine. Di positive na siya. So, ano yung magiging ano natin dito na lang sa likod? So, we have y is negative 3 sine x. Tapos, negative 4 times negative cosine x, positive 4 cosine x, plus 5x plus C2. General solution yan. Pero, kailangan ma-solve natin si C2. Anong i-apply? Yung condition that, sabi dito, if x is 0, y is equal to 7. So, when x is 0, y is equal to 7. Para ma-solve natin si C2. So, papalit nyo dito is 7 kay y, tas lahat ng x dito, 0. Negative 3 sine x 0 plus 4 cosine x 0 plus 5 times x 0 plus C2. So, 7 is equal to negative 3. Ano yung sine 0? 0 uli. Diba? Plus 4 cosine 0, 1. Plus 5 times 0, 0. Plus C2. E di anong matitira? 7 is equal to, wala na to, wala na yan. 4 times 1, 4. Plus C2. Therefore, C2 ay, lipat nyo na lang tong 4, transpose sa kaliwa. 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4. C2 ay 3. Ano yung general solution natin ngayon? Bale, particular solution na pala. So, palit nyo lang dito sa general solution na to si C2 as 3. So, y is equal to negative 3 sine x plus 4 cosine x plus 5x plus c2 which is positive 3. Ayan na yung particular solution. Problem, ano na to? 20. Sige, problem 20. D squared y over dx squared is equal to ano to 2 cosine x trigonometric ulit. 2 cosine x minus 5 sine x. Condition is y is equal to 2 plus 6 pi and y prime is equal to 3 if x is pi. So, ganun din. Ganun lang din sa kanina, sa 20. Bale, let d squared y over dx squared be equal to the derivative with respect to x of dy over dx. Okay? Tapos, itong dy over dx, y prime. Gawin natin y prime. So, dy prime over dx. Para ma-reduce natin to parang ano, diba? First derivative. Kaso naka y prime lang tong y natin. So, magiging second derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 2 cosine x minus 5 sine x. Papalit nyo na ngayon si d squared y over dx squared as dy prime over dx. Dy prime over dx na siya. Equal to 2 cosine x minus 5 sine x. Paghiwalayin si dy prime tsaka si dy saka si dx, multiply both sides by dx. So, cancel. Dy prime na lang. Yung left side equal to 2 cosine x minus 5 sine x times dx. Tapos, i-integrate na natin both sides. Integral ng dy prime is equal to the integral of 2 cosine 5x minus 5 sine x dx. Ano ang integral ng dy prime? Y prime, right? Tapos ito, distribute nyo lang yung integral symbol. Labas yung constant, bale 2 integral ng cosine x dx minus 5 integral ng sine x dx. So, y prime is equal to 2. Ano ba ang integral ng cosine? Positive sign. Minus 5, integral ng sine, negative cosine, plus C1. So, magiging y prime is equal to 2 sine x, negative 5 times negative, negative cosine, positive 5 cosine x, plus C1. Okay? So, isosolve ngayon natin si C1 gamit ang condition that when when x is pi, y prime is 3. Ito yung gamit ng mga conditions na yan para masolve natin yung mga C1, C2. So, when x daw is pi, y prime daw ay 3. So, bale, papalit natin y prime is 3 equals sa 2 sin x naman, papalitan natin ng pi plus 5 cosine x, papalitan din ng pi plus c1. So, 3 is equal to 2. Ano naman kapag sin ng pi? Ganon pa rin, 0, di ba? 0 pa rin yon. Plus 5. Ito, ano naman pag cosine ng pi? Kanina pag cosine 0, 1. Pag cosine pi, negative 1, di ba? Hindi, sagot, ano yun na natin? Negative 1 plus C1. So, 3 is equal, wala na yan, 0. 5 times negative 1, negative 5 plus C1. Ano si C1? Transpose lang si negative 5 sa kaliwa, bale 3 plus 5. Or, ano yung value natin ng C? Positive 8. So, kapag kinuha nyo na yung particular solution, plug in yung C1 na 8 dito sa y prime is equal to 2 sin x plus 5 cosine x plus C1, 8. Yan. Tapos, gawin natin dy over dx uli itong y prime. Leibniz notation equal to 2 sin x plus 5 cosine x plus 8. Okay. Sa paghiwalayin, si dy and dx uli, i-multiply both sides by dx. Distribute. So, cancel dito si dx. dy na lang. Tapos, 2 sin x plus 5 cos sa, bakit may ano? Tama. Cosine, tama lang pala. Cosine x plus 8 times dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Separated na yung variables. Integrate dy equal to the integral ng right side. Quantity 2 sin x plus 5 cosine x plus 8 dx. So, ano ngayon ang integral ng dy? Y. Tapos, 3 terms tayo dito. Distribute. Labas yung mga constant. Integral nito, labas si 2. Constant times integral ng sin x dx. Plus 5, constant, labas. Integral ng cosine x dx. Plus 8, constant, labas, integral ng dx. So, tuloy natin. Integrate na natin. Dito na lang. Y is equal to 2. What is the integral ng sine? Negative cosine, di ba? Plus 5, integral ng cosine. Yun yung positive sine x. Plus 8, integral ng dx. X. Tapos lagyan nyo ng C2. So, bale, y, simplify lang further. Medyo maba. Sige, yan na nga lang. 2 times negative cosine x, edi negative 2 cosine x. Tapos, copy na lang to, plus 5 sin x plus 8x plus C2. Plus 5 sin x plus 8x plus C2. Iso-solve ngayon uli natin si C2 gamit naman ang condition that sabi if x is pi, y is equal to 2 plus 6 pi. So when x is pi, y is 2 plus 6 pi. So, substitute dito si y, 2 plus 6 pi, equals negative 2 cosine. Lahat naman ng x, papalitan natin ng pi. Ito, pi. So, pi plus 5 sine x pi uli plus 8x gagawing pi plus C2. So, 2 plus 6 pi is negative 2. Ano yung cosine pi uli? Negative 1 plus 5 sine pi, 0 plus 8 pi plus C2. So, 2 plus 6 pi is, so negative 2 times negative 1, positive 2. 5 times 0, wala na, plus 8 pi plus C2. So, therefore, C2 is, sige, lipat na lang natin lahat dito, yung 2 tsaka 8 pi sa kaliwa, bale 2 plus 6 pi minus 2 minus 8 pi. Ano ngayon si C2 pag ganyan? E di yung 2 minus 2 cancel. Wala na, di ba? Bale, 6 pi minus 8 pi na lang. Negative 2 pi. So, ano yung pinaka-particular solution? Papalit nyo na tong C2 as negative 2 pi dito. Therefore, y is equal to negative 2 cosine x plus 5 sine x plus 8x yung C2 minus 2 pi. Substitute. Okay, problem number 21. Next tayo. Problem ano na tayo? 22. 22. dy over dx is equal to the cube root. Cube root ng 3x plus 2. May condition that when x is 2, y is 9. So, paghiwalayin natin, sige, copy ko muna, dy over dx is equal to the cube root ng 3x plus 2. Paghiwalayin si dy and dx, i-multiply ko to both sides by dx. So, cancel si dx yan. dy is magiging cube root ng 3x plus 2 tapos times dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral ng 3x plus 2 dx. Ano yung integral ng dy? Y. O, paano naman natin i-integrate yung integral ng cube root ng 3x plus 2? Hindi na yan pwedeng direct power formula, mag-u-sub na tayo. So, mag-let u tayo be equal to 3x plus 2. Tapos, derivative ng u du, derivative ng 3x plus 2. So, derivative ng 3x is 3 times 1 plus derivative ng 2, 0 dx. So, du is 3 dx. Ang kailangan lang natin ay dx. So, meron lang extra coefficient na 3. Hindi natin kailangan. Divide ko both sides by 3. Bale, 1/3 du is cancel yung 3 dx. Kung isa-substitute ngayon natin, magiging integral ng cube root ng ano yung 3x plus 2? U na lang siya. Ano yung dx? 1/3 du. So, pwede nating ilabas si 1/3 kasi constant. So, 1/3 integral ng cube root ng u du. So, 1/3 cube root ng u, gawin nyo siyang u to the 1/3 para ma-applyan ng power rule. So, 1/3 integral ng u to the 1/3, u to the 1/3 plus 1 over 1/3 plus 1. So, 1/3 power rule yun ulit, di ba? 1/3 plus 1, 4/3 over 1/3 plus 1, 4/3. So, simplify, 1/3 times the reciprocal ng 4/3. 3/4. Tapos, u to the 4/3. So, makakancel nyo lang si 3, 1/4 na lang. U to the 4/3. Kailangan nyong ibalik. Okay? Balik nyo si 4, si u back to ano ba si u? 3x plus 2 raised to 4/3. E di, ito yung integral natin ng cube root ng 3x plus 2. So, pagsamahin, i-bring down natin si y. E di ba ito yung integral ng nasa kaliwa, ng left side, y, is equal to the integral ng right side, 1/4 3x plus 2 raised to 4/3. So, ano na lang kulang? Yung constant of integration plus c. General solution to. Kaso, hahanapin si c para makuha yung particular solution. Ipa-plug in natin yung condition that when x is 2, y is 9. When x is 2, y is 9. So, dito sa general solution, pa-plug in nyo sa x2, pa-plug in nyo sa y9 para ma-solve si c. So, y is 9, 1/4, 3, x ay 2, plus 2 raised to 4/3 plus c. Ayan, kulang na tayo ng space. Next page na tayo. So, nandito na tayo sa 9. 9 is equal to 1/4. Ano to? Yung 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 raised to 4/3 plus c. Eh, di ba kapag naka-over 3 tayo, fractional exponent, cube root yan. 9 is 1/4 cube root ng 8 tapos naka-raise ka pa sa 4. Diba? Eh, eksakto ang cube root ng 8. Ano ang cube root ng 8? 2. Raise mo sa 4th power. 16 plus c. 9 is, so 16 divided by 4, ngayon, 4 plus c. So, therefore, C is lipat transpose C4 sa kaliwa, 9 minus 4 or 5. So, para makuha yung pinaka-particular solution, substitute nyo dito sa general solution sa C ay 5. Therefore, final answer is y is equal to 1/4 times 3x plus 2 raised to 4/3 plus 5. Particular solution. Number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. 22 na to, no? 22. 20, ano tayo? 23. For problem 23, what if dy over dx is equal to x square root of x squared plus 5, and ang condition natin is when x is 2, y is 12. Solution. So, paghiwalayin si dy dx, copy ko muna. Dy over dx is equal to x square root of x squared plus 5. So, i-multiply ko to both sides by dx. Cancel to, dx, dy na lang. Tapos, magiging x square root ng x squared plus 5 dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is equal to the integral of x square root of x squared plus 5 dx. Ano ang integral ng dy? Y. O, ito. Hindi pwedeng i-power rule yan ng direktahan. Mag-use sub ulit tayo. So, let u natin yung naka-square root. Si x squared plus 5, di ba? Tama-tama, pag dinerivative natin yan, mapoproduce yung natirang term sa integral na x dx. Okay? Derivative ng u du, derivative ng x squared 2x, plus derivative ng 5 constant 0, lagyan nyo ng dx. So, bale, du is 2x plus 0, 2x na lang, dx. So, na-produce natin yung x dx. Ito, yung x dx. Ito. May extra lang na 2. Extra coefficient 2, hindi natin kailangan. Eliminate. Divide both sides by 2. Okay, so magiging 1/2 du is, so cancel itong 2, x dx na lang. Kapag sinubstitute na natin, magiging integral ng, so pag sinimulan kay square root ng x squared plus 5, yun na lang siya. Tapos yung x dx, 1/2 du. So, pwedeng lumabas si 1/2 constant integral ng square root of u du. Tapos, yung square root, gawin yung fractional exponent u to the 1/2 para ma-apply yung power rule. So, 1/2 integral ng u to the 1/2 u to the 1 na plus 1 over 1 na plus 1 tapos 1 half u to the, simplify, 1 na plus 1 ay 3 halves. Divided by 1 na plus 1, 3 halves. So 1 half times the reciprocal ng 3 halves, 2/3. Then u to the 3 halves, so makakancel si 2, 1/3 na lang. 1/3 u to the 3 halves. Ibabalik nyo lang si u to original expression niya na x squared plus 5. So 1/3 u, which is x squared plus 5 raised to 3 halves. So pag pinagsama natin, baba itong y, yung integral nung left side, di ba? Y is equal to the integral ng right side, 1/3 x squared plus 5 raised to 3 halves. Tapos lalagyan nyo ng, huwag nyo na lagyan ng C1 kasi isa lang naman, C na lang. Kaya na natin lalagyan ng C1, C2 kapag second order. Okay, first order lang tayo. So, ito na yung general solution. Kailangan makuha si value ni C para makuha yung particular solution. Apply natin tong condition that when x is 2, y is 12. When x is 2, y is 12. So, plug in dito si y, 2 at 12 equals 1/3. X naman, plug in nyo 2. So, 2 squared plus 5 raised to 3 halves plus c. So, 12 is equal to 1/3. Ano na ngayon yung 2 square plus 5? Kasi yung 2 square plus 5, that's 9. Raised to 3 halves. Kapag naka-raise ka sa fractional exponent na over 2, ano ibig sabihin yon? Square root, di ba? Square root ng 9, tapos yung 3, quantity raised to the third. So, 12 is equal to 1/3. Ano yung square root ng 9? 3. Na naka-cube, 3 cube, 27. Plus c. So, 12 is equal, 27 divided by 3. 9 plus c. So, bale c, transpose si 9 sa kaliwa. 12 minus 9. Ano yung 12 minus 9? 3. So, para makuha yung particular solution, substitute na lang yung c dito sa y is equal to 1/3 x squared plus 5 raised to 3 halves. Yung plus c, substitute nyo yung nakuhang value natin na 3. Plus c, which is 3. Particular solution. Hindi, 24 pa lang pala tayo. 24, no? 24. Second derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 4 sine 2x plus 16 cosine 4x. Tapos ang condition, y prime is equal to 1 and y is equal to 6 when x is 0. So kapag second order, gawin uli natin yung kanina. Let second derivative of y with respect to x be equal to the derivative with respect to x ng dy over dx. Tapos si dy over dx ay y prime, diba? So gawin ko na lang dy prime over dx. So para itong original, ano natin? D squared y over dx squared, copy natin yung original dE, equal to 4 sine 2x plus 16 cos sine 4x. Papalit natin tong d squared y over dx squared ng dy prime over dx. 4 sine 2x plus 16 cos sine. Tapos paghiwalayin na natin si dy prime tsaka dx, multiply ko both sides by dx. So, distribute, cancel si dx. So, dy prime is equal to 4 sine 2x plus 16 cos sine 4x times quantity dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy prime is integral ng 4 sine 2x plus 16 cos sine 4x dx. Ano ang integral ng dy prime? Y prime. Tapos distribute natin tong integral symbol tsaka yung dx. Bale, lalabas tong 4 constant, integral ng sine 2x dx plus 16 constant labas, integral ng cos sine 4x dx. So, dito sa 4, integral ng sine 2x, hindi yan pwedeng direkta. Kasi, yung coefficient ng x is 2. Diba sa standard formula natin, kailangan x lang yung nasa loob. Walang coefficient, yung coefficient lang ng x is 1. Paano kapag may coefficient na? Mag-u-sub ka na dyan. So, dito, let u natin be equal to 2x. Derivative ng u du, derivative ng 2x, 2 dx. So, dx lang yung kailangan natin. May extra coefficient na 2, divide both sides by 2. So, 1/2 du is equal to dx. Tapos, saka natin i-substitute. Integral, bale 4, integral ng sine. Yung 2x ngayon, u na lang. Tas dx ay 1/2 du. So, lalabas si 1/2 kasi constant. Bale, 4 times 1/2, integral ng sine u du. 4 divided by 2, 2. And the integral ng sine ay negative. Negative cosine u. So, 2 times negative cosine u or negative cosine u, balik nyo si u to 2x. So, negative 2 cosine 2x. Tapos, dito naman, so hindi ka rin pwedeng mag-direct integrate kapag cosine 4x kasi may coefficient x na 4. Mag-substitution tayo. Sige, nagamit na natin si u, v naman. Let v be equal to 4x, derivative ng v dv, derivative ng 4x, 4 dx. So, ito yung dx. Kailangan lang natin dx may extra coefficient na 4. Divide both sides by 4. So, 1/4 4 dv is cancel to dx. Pag sinubstitute natin, so 16 integral cosine ng 4x v na lang, tas si dx 1/4 dv. So, pwede nyong ilabas si 1/4 constant. So, 16 times 1/4 integral ng cosine v dv. Bale, 16 divided by 4, 4. Ano uli ang integral ng cosine? Positive sign naman. Sin v. So, babalik nyo na lang si v as 4x. Okay? So, combining yung nasa left side, di ba, y prime? Y prime equals, yung dalawang integral na to sa right side, negative 2 cosine 2x plus 4 sin 4x. Tapos lagyan nyo ng, so magsasubscript tayo ngayon kasi second order, C1. Okay. Tapos, kukuhain natin si C1 using yung condition that when x is 0, y prime is 1. When when x is 0, y prime is 1. So, substitute natin kay y prime is 1, tapos negative 2 cosine, substitute natin kay x0, 2 times 0 plus 4 sin 4x uli, 0 plus c1. So, 1 is negative 2. Cosine 2 times 0, 0 pa rin. Cosine 0, di ba, 1? Plus 4 sin 4 times 0, 0. Ano yung sin 0? 0. So, bale, 1 is negative 2 times 1 negative 2, wala na yan. Plus C1. C1 is, transpose nyo na lang tong negative 2 sa kaliwa. Bale, 1 plus 2 or 3. Yan. So, para makuha natin yung particular solution sa y prime, plug in nyo yung 3 ng C1. Sa likod na lang, hindi na kasya. Therefore, y prime, ano ulit si y prime? Negative 2 cosine 2x plus 4 sin 4x. Tapos yung plus C1 natin na 3. Yan. So, hindi pa tayo tapos. Y prime pa lang yan. Remember, y ang isosolve. Balik natin to Leibniz notation si y prime. Gawin yung dy over dx equals negative 2 cosine 2x plus 4 sin 4x plus 3. Solve ulit natin tong dE. I-multiply both sides by dx. So, cancel dito si dx. dy na lang. Tapos, multiply natin to. Negative 2 cosine 2x plus 4 sin 4x plus 3 times dx. So, saka natin i-integrate both sides. Integral ng dy is integral ng negative 2 cosine 2x plus 4 sin 4x plus 3 dx. Ano ang integral ng dy? Y. Tapos, distribute yung integral. Labas yung constant. Negative 2, labas. Integral ng cosine 2x dx plus 4 constant, labas. Integral ng sin 4x dx plus 3 constant labas times integral ng dx. So, ito, same substitution lang. 'Di ba kanina, ang sinubstitute natin kapag 2x, let u is equal to 2x. Tapos 1/2 du is dx. So, ganun na lang din. So, using same substitution, let u is equal to 2x, therefore 1/2 du is dx. Tapos dito, let v is equal to 4x, bale 1/4 dv is dx, magiging negative 2 integral ng cosine 2x is u, then dx is 1/2 du. Lalabas si 1/2, constant eh. So, negative 2 times 1/2 integral ng cosine u du, di negative ano na lang to? Negative 1. Kasi negative 2 times 1/2, negative 1. Or negative na lang. Integral, sige, sagutin na natin ang integral ng cosine. Ano ang integral ng cosine? Positive sine u. So, negative sine, babalik nyo si u to 2x. Dito naman, so, ito sinubstitute na natin. Substitute din natin dito. So, 4 times integral ng sine, 4x ay v, tapos si dx ay 1/4 dv. So, lalabas si 1/4 kasi constant. Bale, 4 times 1/4 integral ng sine v dv. 4 times 1/4 is 1. Di wala na, 1 na lang or integral na lang ng, sige, sagutan na natin to. Huwag na natin 1 times integral ng sine v, negative cosine v, pero ibabalik natin si v to 4x. Yan. Tapos yung pangatlo, 3 integral ng dx. Di 3 integral ng dx ay x. Combining everything, yung integral ng kaliwa, y. Tapos, pagsama-samahin yung integral ng tatlong term sa right side, negative sine 2x minus cosine 4x, tapos 3x positive. Anong ilalagay? Plus C2. So, C2 na siya kasi pangalawa ng constant of integration. Hanapin si C2 using yung condition that when x is 0, y prime is 1. So we have when x is 0, y prime is 1. Yung nakalagay kanina. So palit y, mali. 6 na pala, 6, mali. 6 na pala kasi y na lang tayo. Kanina ginamit natin y prime kasi dito kasi y prime 1. Ngayon, 6. 6 na kasi y na tayo. Y is 6. Yan. So, papalit nyo kay y is 6. So, 6 is equal to negative sign. Papalit nyo kay x ay 0. So, sine 2 times 0 minus cosine 4 times 0 plus 3 times 0 plus C2. Okay? So, 6 is equal to negative ng sine 2 times 0, diba? 2 times 0, 0 pa rin. Eh ano ang sine ng 0? Eh di 0 minus cosine 4 times 0. Cosine 0. Ano ang cosine ng 0? 1. Itong 0 times 3, 0 plus C2. So, therefore, C2 is, wala na yan. Transpose si negative 1 sa kaliwa. Bale, 6 plus 1 is 7. Yan. So, ang pinaka-particular solution natin, papalit nyo na lang si C2 as 7 dito sa y is equal to negative sine 2x minus cosine 4x plus 3x plus 7. So, ito yung particular solution. So, nakaano na tayo. Twenty-four. Sige. 20, ano tayo? Kasi nakapag-solve na tayo ng ano eh. 19. Ito naman, sige. 25. Uh, 24, 25. Sige, saktayin natin. 25. What if dy over dx is equal to cosine 3x over sine 2y. So, first order lang siya. Tapos, when x is pi over 2, y is pi over 3. So, separate muna natin yung variable. So, paghiwalayin natin si dx, dy, multiply ko both sides by dx. So, cancel dito si dx, magiging dy, tas dito, cosine 3x over sine 2y dx. Okay. Na separate na ba yung variable? Diba dapat yung kay dx ay function of x alone? Meron ka pang extra function of y, yung over sine 2y, which is, aalisin natin. Paano maaalis? I-multiply natin to both sides by sine 2y. Or cross-multiply nyo pwede rin. So, bali sine 2y dy. Tapos dito sa right side, cancel. Cosine 3x dx. So, separated na yung variable. Tsaka nyo na i-integrate both sides. Integral ng sine 2y dy is equal to the integral of cosine 3x. Ito, so dito sa let u, kasi may coefficient uli. Let u be equal to 2y. Derivative ng u, du. Derivative ng 2y, 2 dy. So, dy lang yung kailangan. Ito yon. Divide both sides by 2. So, 1/2 du is dy. So, integral ng sine 2y is magiging u na lang. Tas yung dy ay 1/2 du. Labas si 1/2 constant, 1/2 integral ng sine u du. So, 1/2 integral ng sine, negative cosine u. So, negative 1/2 cosine u. Balik si cos sa u to 2y. Okay. So, negative 1/2 cosine 2y. Tapos, yung integral neto, yung kanan, 3x kasi tayo. Let v naman ako be equal to 3x. Derivative ng v dv, derivative ng 3x, 3dx. So, dx lang yung kailangan. Alisin si 3, divide both sides by 3. Magiging 1/3 dv is dx. Substitute, integral ng cosine 3x ay v na lang, right? Tapos si dx ay 1/3 dv. Sa labas si 1/3 constant, 1/3 integral ng cosine v dv. Ano yung integral ng cosine v? Positive sine v. So, babalik nyo na lang si v to 3x. So, pag kinumbine, integral nung left side, negative 1/2 cosine 2y equals integral nung right side, 1/3 sine 3x. Tapos lalagyan na lang natin ng plus c. So, kailangang ma-solve si c. Gagamitin yung condition that when x is pi over 2, y is pi over 3. So, when x is pi over 2, y is pi over 3. O, dito nyo ngayon isa-substitute. So, negative 1/2 cosine 2 times y, which is pi over 3, equals 1/3 sine 3 times x, which is pi over 2, plus c. Okay, ano ngayon yung value natin dyan? Ano ba yung 2 pi over 3? Kung di nyo ma-visualize, convert nyo to ano? To degree. Mumultiply nyo yan by 180 over pi, right? Or pwede yung calculator na lang. Diba 2 pi over 3 times 180 over pi, ilan? 120. Oh, sa ano, unit circle. 120 nasa quadrant 2, 60. Ano yung cosine ng 60? Cosine ng 60 ay ano? Sakto ba yon? Cosine ng 60? Special angle kasi yun, di ba? Special angle yung 60. 1/2, tama ba? Bale, nasa ano siya? Nasa second quadrant. Negative 1/2. So, negative 1/2 times negative 1/2. Or kung nahirapan pa kayo dyan, i-calculate nyo na lang. Kung di nyo ma-analyze. Gamit na lang kayo ng calcio, pwede naman. So, negative 1/2 cosine ng 2 pi over 3 ay negative 1/2 din. Equals, so dito naman, sa 1/3 sine ng 3 pi over 2. Ano yung 3 pi over 2? Convert nyo to degree. 180 over pi, 270. Right? Eh diba 270 unit circle, 0, 90, 180, 270. Quadrantal. Negative 1. Okay? O, gamit na lang kayo ng calcio kung nahihirapan pa kayo. Kung di nyo kabisado yung mga trigon. Negative 1. Okay? Plus C. So, sasabi natin ngayon dito si C. Negative 1/2 times negative 1/2. 1/4 equals 1/2 times negative 1, negative 1/3 plus C. Therefore, C is transpose to negative 1/3. 1/4 plus 1/3. Okay, butterfly method. 1 times 3, 3. Plus 4 times 1, 4. 3 plus 4, 7. Over 4 times 3, 12. 7 over 12. So therefore, yung pinaka-particular solution, substitute nyo dito si C na 7 over 12. Bale, ito diba? Negative 1/2 cosine 2y equals 1/3 sine 3x plus C, which is 7 over 12. Okay? Pwede na yan. Gusto nyo ba nakasolve pa si ano? Wag na, ganyan na lang. Or kahit alisin nyo yung denominator. Alisin nyo yung denominator. Alisin yung denominator by multiplying both sides by the LCD. Ano yung LCD? Two, 3, 12. Eh di si 12, right? So, 12 times negative 1/2, negative 6 cosine 2y equals 12 times 1/3, 4 sine 3x, tapos 12 times 7 over 12, 7. Para wala lang denominator. Gets? So, yan, nakasolve din tayo ng 25 problems. Yan. So, ito yung topic natin ngayon. Ito applications ng integral sa differential equations. Okay? Ayan. Sige. I hope may natutunan kayo sa ating video tutorial ngayong araw. Sige, abangan nyo yung ating next video tutorial. Basta follow lang kayo sa ating account para ma-notify kapag meron tayong video tutorial in the future. Subscribe lang din kayo sa ating channel. Click or hit the notification bell para ma-notify kapag meron tayong new video tutorial in the future. Yan. Good luck sa studies, mga future engineers natin. Aral lang lagi mabuti. Panoorin niyo yung mga nakaraang or mga past past video tutorials natin dito sa Integral Calculus. Link ko na lang sa description. Tsaka yung pinaka-playlist na rin ng Integral Calculus. Okay? Sige. God bless everyone. Aral lagi mabuti. Have a great weekend ahead. Padayon, future engineers. Bye-bye.